everyone, good day ma'am. On this occasion, my team and I will explain about active and passive voice to fulfill the task of the English that has been given by our lecturer. First of all, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Natalina Simanjunta, NPM 191200058. Now, we are in the fourth next step, and my team.
Hello friends, welcome to our video. Previously, we started our conversation about passive and active. I will introduce my name is Angelina Natuku in PM 1912006.
I want to introduce myself. My name is Marisa Manulang. My NPM is 191200098.
Hello ma'am, may introduce yourself. My name is Yusnani Timotea Samosir, NPM 191200079.
In Indonesian lesson, even since we were in elementary school, we certainly have learned the pattern of a sentence, or in English, it is called a sentence. In English, sentences are divided into two, namely active and passive voice. In this discussion, we will discuss active and passive voice along with their difference and example in English sentences. The two sentences contradict and complement each other. See the following explanation. Active voice. Active voice is a verb or verb form where the subject of the sentences perform an action that is indicated by the verb. So, the subject performs an action or activity whose movement is visible. Then, that is what is called active. The active voice is used when the focus of a sentence is the subject or agent of the main verb. The one who does the verb or word can be a person or an object. In English, the best way to write and speak is almost always the active voice. Basically, active voice helps clarify sentences so that it is easier to provide information to readers and listeners. With the use of active voice, the subject in the sentence will take action, or we can say if the subject becomes active. Active voice formula. Active voice formula: subject plus verb plus object and plus complement. For example of active voice, my father reads newspaper every morning. Ayahku membaca koran setiap pagi. And the second, they love me so much. Mereka sangat mencintaiku. That is the some of the example. Passive voice. Passive voice is a form of sentence in English in which the subject does not take action but is exposed to action. Passive voice is used to show interest in the person or object that is being acted or not on, and not the person or object that is doing the action. So, the most important thing or person will be the subject of the sentence. Maybe some of us have heard and that passive voice is not the right idea to use in conveying ideas. This is because the passive voice will change the focus of the sentence. With passive voice, the subject does not take action but gets action, or the subject becomes passive. Passive voice formula: subject plus be plus past participle plus by agent. For example of the passive voice, the dress was bought by my father for me. Gaunnya dibeli oleh ayahku untukku. The second is, the juice is made by my mother. Jusnya dibuat oleh ibuku. Sometimes we use the passive voice because we don't know or don't want to say who did the action. For example, all the cookies have been eaten. The second, if we want to say who or what did an action in the passive voice, we use the preposition by. For example, A Hard Day's Night was written by the Beatles. The difference between active voice and passive voice in English sentence. Active voice. Active voice have a subject perform the action, but passive voice, the subject that is affected by the action. To be clear about this active and passive voice, my team will given an example again in the form of a conversation so that all friends can understand it better. Let's can see the conversation.
Marissa, something interesting happened this afternoon.
This is an interesting article in Paper Gel.
His article is very interesting to read and discuss.
Now, Marissa, there's something I want to tell you guys.
Angel, you know I don't like being distracted while reading the paper.
What will you say?
But Marissa, Andy invited us to a party at the university.
At the university? Why didn't you tell me?
Wow, that's a great invitation. An interesting party.
I tried to tell you guys beforehand, but you don't want to be bothered.
Well, I want to be told all about it. Who invited us?
Marissa is always like that, Gel. Yes, who invited us, Angel?
Hadi called me this afternoon and invited us.
What kind of the party is that?
What is certain is that the party that we will be interesting and exciting.
Professor Andy is throwing a farewell party for him. The professor informed him that some of his good friends could also be invited.
What Professor Andy thinks of us? I'm very happy to be invited to the party, and I'm very proud to be among Andy's friends.
Yes, Professor Andy is a good friend. He never forget his best friend.
Well, I was hoping to be introduced to Professor Andy. I have heard a lot about him.
Tell yaps. What's your hour?
Yes, that clothes are suitable to wear to Professor Andy party.
Oh, you have a lot of beautiful clothes. Of course, my best broken blouse has to be dry. Hazard and Miss Nani, you wear a shirt and a sponge skirt to look beautiful.
And tell you best brocade blouse has been dry washed. Looks good, but I need new clothes for the party. I don't want to be seen at the party in the old dress.
Yes, wearing a shirt and skirt will be beautiful. I think I also wear a shirt. Angel is a knock and Marissa is looking for cool dress to make her beautiful.
Well, I know you love being invited to party, and I know you love to be admired when you put on a new outfit, but the cost is worth it too.
Oh, it has to be good use. To look pretty and extra money on new clothes can be saved if you stop non-essential shopping for the few weeks.
That's a good idea, Marissa. Angel does need to reduce shopping habits, and that's also for your good, Angel.
Now, Marissa, let's make some sense that you have a beautiful blue dress that you wore to Nancy party. Andy and Yati were not at the party, so they didn't send her. No one at Andy's party will set the dress, so you can wear it.
I think you are right.
Well, by wearing the existing clothes, you can also save money that should be buying clothes.
But I need a new bag and new shoes.
Okay, that we will go to the market to buy it.
Alright friends, that's our video about active and passive voice. Hopefully our video can be useful for friends who have watched, and hopefully this video can fulfill our assessment. Thank you friends, see you in the next video. Have a nice day.